Pokemon GO Fest Global, and I'm in Fukuoka, Japan, but I'm not alone. We've got Michael over there hiding in the shade, which I don't blame him. It is a hot day. But also we've got the professor here, so let's see what we got to do. Obviously we're gonna just skip his dialogue, but as you can see, there's a red Flabébé right there. Once this finally loads in, we need to spin 12 Pokestops or gyms, use an incense, and catch 12 Pokemon. That's all very easy, but you know what? I really want to click on this guy. Imagine getting a shiny of one of these, just not in the normal area. I mean, admittedly, we did do that in Hawaii quite a bit, but it'd be fun to do it in Japan too. I also just realized that we have 2 researches now. So we have the Full Steam Ahead. This is for the Volcanion, which I will not be getting an extra of. Then we also have a Hero's Journey, page 1 of 6, where we have to power up a Pokemon 10 times, use a fast TM, and use a charge TM. We could easily do that in like no time at all. So let's do that, but preferably in the nice, wonderful shade of this bus station, because it's going to be a hot day. We're now on the bus because it is hot outside, but we're making our way to Hakata Station. But I also have Palkia going because somebody said that would probably be a smart idea, and I completely forgot. But there we go. Hopefully that gives us a ton more spawns. Plus, this guy already got a shiny on his auto catcher. Oh, and he has 2. Okay. Man, where's my shinies at? Nope, not there. How about you? No. Anyways, though, once we get a shiny, of course, I will show you. But for now, let's just enjoy the air conditioning and hopefully get some cool stuff. I have Torkoal. I would love to see a wild shiny. I've hatched them before, but I've never seen a wild shiny of this. But this guy's gotten 3 shinies already, and I've gotten nothing. So he's killing it on the bus. This might be the play. And our first shiny is going to be a dog. Awesome. By the way, what were you saying earlier, Michael, about the bus?
Oh, it's goated. It's the way to play.
It really is. Like, honestly, especially on hot days when there's air conditioning, not all places have those. Admittedly, when we were in Paris, it was really bad. But yeah, it's definitely the thing to do on a hot day. And also, oh my goodness, that's something. And now it's Community Day on the bus. Gotta love it. Obviously, I'm not gonna show you every single shiny we get, but seeing that this is our second one, and I actually love this starter a lot. I don't know why I said starter, but it's a starter. I like this starter a lot. And who knows? Maybe we got a Shundo. That'd be pretty cool. No. We also have a lot of researches. And the one I find most important is the one on top here. This is catch 8 different species, and it gives you the Pikachus, which is really cool, and hopefully we'll get those shinies. As you can see, instead of a monocle, they have goggles. So if we click on this one, we should get another Pika that isn't shiny, but it is the Valor one. Just because we're here, and just because we instanced it, there is Carbink on this hour, which is obviously the brand new shiny that everybody's wanting to get. And I know that, yep, there we go. There was another one here, but not shiny. And then this was to catch 6 fire types, and all I've been getting is Golets, so I'm probably going to avoid doing this now. We've got 3 Pikachu tasks now, and we're pretty close to where we're trying to get to, so unfortunately we will be leaving beautiful air conditioning, but first look at that incense. Still not shiny. I just want to see it in the wild. But anyways, let's just see if we get a shiny Pikachu or a Hundo, but this is neither. And then there's this one right here, which is the blue 390. Our next bus shiny is a shiny Golett, the best a man can get. Let's see if it turns out good. And also Michael just got himself another dog. Congratulations, sir.
My dogs.
Let's see what the IVs are like on this thing. Not great, but whatever. I'm really hoping to get a Torkoal. I also wouldn't mind getting one of these, but they're kind of sparse, which makes sense. They're trying to make them rarer, yada yada. How about an L or E, I guess? Never mind, I thought it was an L. Also, I accidentally just clicked on this, but we did get our golden bottle cap, so let's use the item, why not? And I've already figured out what I want to use it on. I want to use it on my Meloetta, specifically this shiny one. Currently in 11, 14, 14. It won't take too long, but like this thing is a very useful mythical, and it's mostly used in Master League. But you know what? Let's just do this. We're gonna start the training. It won't take that long. It'll be a 4490. Let's do this thing right here, right now, and boom, hybrid training has begun. What we have to do is win 40 gym battles with your trainee and your battle party, catch 1,500 Pokemon for the defense, and explore 75 kilometers for the HP. Good lord. I mean, we're gonna do it, but this is gonna take some time. And what's really cool is if you hit the see all tasks, you can see what else you have to do. So the next thing we have to do is defeat 40 Team Go Rocket members, and then defeat 5 Team Go Rocket leaders for that one, and the last one is win 40 raids with the trainee as your buddy. Like, it's pretty crazy, but it's really cool too. I like this. Obviously, it shouldn't be something you do instantaneously, but yeah, this is gonna be a fun little time. It's definitely gonna take some time, but we totally got it. And now we have finally made it to Hakata Station. This is one of the best places to do raids, and speaking of which, we have just entered a Zamazenta now. I have been doing quite a few of these this morning once I saw that they were live, and I've been trying to get as much energy as possible, but we're also at Hakata to get food. The next hour doesn't look that exciting when it comes down to spawns that either Michael or I want, but you never know, we might get something cool while we're eating. But this is also a good place just to sit down, do a few raids and stuff, even though there is another place called Tenjin, I believe is how you pronounce it, and it's supposed to be like the central area where everybody plays. It's really literally these two spots in Fukuoka. And I learned this during the wild area event, and people were going hard there. But anyways, we're gonna do as many of these as possible. You can get background cards for these, and I did get a shiny one this morning with a background card, so I will show you what it looks like once we're done with all this. Unless we get a shiny on this one and it has a background card, then I'll just show you with that. But as you can see, they're not that hard to take down, especially for a defensive Pokemon. It's surprisingly decently easy to bring down, but there we go. It turns back into its normal form, or the hero of many battles form, as it takes a little bit to load that in. Just for fun, let's see how much energy we got from that raid. But first, there's some friendship, gotta love that. But there's some Goldens, we get that, we get 80 energy. So it takes 1,000 per, so you're gonna be doing a few of these raids for sure. But anyways though, let's just see if we get something good here. It's not a shiny and a 2129. We want 2188. Now that we've caught it, do you have it? No, you don't, but I'll show you one in just a second. As you can see, it was technically our first shiny of this event, but that's what it looks like. I like the background. I think it looks pretty darn solid. Hopefully we'll get a good one that we could transform with this background, because unfortunately most of my shinies are pretty terrible. But nonetheless, pretty cool stuff. I've got another Pikachu task, but also a raid task, which might be a Pikachu. This is the raid one, so it's the Phalanx. Nice. You want 10-10 if you want that hundo. And this should be a Pikachu because it was catch different species. It is the Pikachu, but not a good one. If we disengage real quick though, as you can see, there are few raids in this area. Like, it's pretty easy to get stuff done here. Plus, there are lures and stuff like that. Plus, I love seeing these. I've yet to get a shiny, but I would love to get a shiny level 1 of this. By I've yet to get a shiny, I mean during this event. I'm done with this set by far. But also something I should do is go into the whole Go Class Deluxe Ancients Recovered thing right here and claim some stuff. We're not gonna claim that one yet because Bergmite is part of the Frosty stuff. We're not gonna do Mawile yet either. We're only gonna claim the stuff that's showing up here, like Carbink. Let's do this one real quick. The Carbink sadly wasn't shiny. I was really hoping. Michael, buddy, oh pal, click on this Volibee one for me. See if you can get me a shiny.
I'm pretty good at this game.
No, apparently not.
Oh, come on.
Oh wait, 543, is that good? Hopefully it's good. We'll see. You never know, right? It could be the one. I mean, I really want a hundo of this thing as a Volibee. I've already had one, but then I evolved it. Apparently as a Volibee, it's decent in Great League in certain cups. So, 98. Oh, I knew it was good. I mean, technically you said you were good at the game. Not shiny-wise, but apparently IV-wise, so appreciate it. And since today is the Shield Day, we will claim the Zamazenta mask, and we will, I think, get a Zamazenta from this, seeing that there's candy above it. So are you a shiny Zamazenta? No, but that's a Pikachu. That's not at all what I thought that was gonna be. All right, well, hey, look at that Zamazenta Pikachu. Gotta love it. And there's just so much going on that I completely forgot that we did have a collection challenge. I didn't even know that we had this until I completed it on the bus. Well, let's see what we get from the encounter. It would be cool if it was a Torkoal, but maybe it'll be something else, but it's a Carbink, which is also a cool thing to get. Just for fun though, is there anything else here? Okay, so there is the other collection challenges. The Galvanic Dojo, we've got the Face Swamp, and we've got the Hypnotic Tundra. I think the Tundra is the cool one, because I think that'll have the Frigibags, but after that, that's everything when it comes down to that stuff. So yeah, we've got 3 minutes left in this whole thing. Let's see what we get, like this Torkoal, not being shiny, unfortunately. Speaking of that, unfortunately, his Go Plus Plus had one run away, and he still needs it, so I'm really hoping that you get that. Luckily, you do have 2 days.
We'll just hope for the second day it's not on the last minute.
Exactly. Or, you know what? Hopefully it just happens on the second hour today. Hopefully, because, like, that's rough. And now the second hour is here, and we got a huge shiny Skidoo as my first instant spawn. So we didn't get any Torkoals, but goats, we can get those. But I'm totally fine with that, because that's one of the rarer things during this time, and we're literally trying to get on an elevator to get some food right now. But I'm not going to complain. I think that's my first ever XXL shiny Skidoo, and you know what? It's also not bad. I'll take it. And it's from Fukuoka. Love it. What do you think about that, man? Finally made it to the top floor. That was a journey and a half. It really was. And we're about to have some tonkatsu over here. It's gonna be delicious. But also, I completely forgot about these special researches because there's just so much to do during these events. So let's do the hero's journey. Let's just claim the charge and the TM there. Claim the potions, and we'll get the final rewards, hopefully. It's a little rough up here when it comes down to Signal, but there they are. We got the dust, we got these potions, and we got the XP. And now we have to choose between the 2 white paths. Oh, there we go. They're loading in. There's the shield path, and I'm assuming the sword one's on top, and I would rather go the crown sword journey, so we're just gonna do that. Can we at least see it? Why isn't it loading in? I'm gonna try that again. Is that for us? Oh. And now is actually time to go in, so one moment. And now that we're officially in here, this loaded. So we're gonna choose the sword path. I really want more sword energy. So what we have to do now is make 5 nice throws, power up a fairy type 5 times, and earn 5,000 dust. And also, for full steam ahead, we've completed everything, so let's get the incense, the balls, and the egg. We get a star piece, we get ourselves an XP, and we get an encounter with a Pikachu. Love it. Sadly not a shiny, sadly not a hundo, but it's still beautiful and red. And for full steam ahead, page 2 of 6, we have to make 10 nice throws, explore 2 kilometers, and complete 6 field research research tasks, easy enough. Also, I noticed the incense is just popping in literally every couple minutes. Not even every couple minutes, it's really just like every minute. You don't even have to move. So it looks like they got rid of the walking requirements. So if you want to take like a break or anything like that, you can still get stuff on the incense. It's pretty great. Also, since we're here, I did complete the Galvanic Dojo Collection Challenge, and I believe it's probably going to be Mienfoo. Mienfoo is the newer shiny, so not a shiny one. Dang it. Totally fine. There's actually one more of these we can claim in our Go Pass. Every single time I think about the Go Pass, for whatever reason, I just cannot like get the words. But anywho, how good is this? It's okay. Once we get in the Go Pass, let's find that Mienfoo real quick. There it is. Are you blue, please? No, you're not. Dang. And 581, slightly better. Definitely not the hundo by any means, but still cool. And then I also have these two right here. Let's just see what we get from these. I think this one is it's a Pikachu. I thought it was the Phalanx. This one's the raid task. So is that a Phalanx? Is it just guaranteed to be a Phalanx? Yes, it is. Cool. Good to know. So I was just realizing that your buddy hearts are like maxed out, just like the in-person events. And then I took a snapshot and there's a Pikachu. So cool. Looks like we do get wild Pikachu encounters. So once we back out of this real quick, let's see what we get. Nah. I don't know how many of these we get, but I would imagine it's either 3 or 5. That's usually the magic number. So once we catch this, we'll see if we get more. Snapshot number 2 is another blue one. I've also incensed a Mienfoo. Is that blue? No, it's not blue. Dang it. How about this Pikachu though? Not shiny and a 507. Pickle apparently got a level 1, so that's insane. Also, as I mentioned before, look at all the hearts. Like, that is great. I am going to have to move over with the Meloetta. I haven't best buddied the Meloetta either, so I kind of want to get the hearts on that as well since I'm going to turn it into a Shundo. But there's the Red Chew. I love it. Oh, mighty red Pikachu, please be shiny after this goat that isn't. You, please. Man, 113. Number 4. Okay, it looks like you only get 3 of them. Yeah, okay. Not a big deal. Obviously, 3 is better than none, but you do only get 3 Pikachu encounters for basically free. I mean, you technically can get them for free from the research as well. And if you want to do raids, you can do that, but yeah, it's completely up to you. Also, since we got the clip rolling, page 2 of 6 is done. I just completed everything, so let's see what we get from this. We get our hands on 2 premium battle passes, some silver pineapps, and of course, everyone's favorite Frigibacks. Oh, that's cool. Unfortunately, not a shiny one, but there's still a chance later in the wild. And there is one in the Go Pass, but I'm gonna wait for the 3rd hour for that. But is the Frigibacks good? 516 is 15 attack. And there's another goat. Oh, no way, another shiny. Oh my god. All right, well, Skidoo loves me, so that's good. Probably because I went to so many of those city safaris, maybe it just remembers me, you know? But our food's here, so I'm gonna stop recording. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna record anymore, but just give me 1 second. Page 3 of 6, we have to catch 3 steel types, battle in 2 raids, and earn 10,000 XP. But on that note, it is time to eat, so let's eat. Lunch is now done, it was delicious, and now we have page 3 of 6 as we go down an escalator, so let's just claim everything right here as much as we can. Signal in here is a little rough, but let's get the candies for the Zacian. Still need to walk 2 kilometers for this one, but let's just mosey on down. We have to win 2 more raids, power up the steel type 10 times, and use 5 super effective charge attacks while getting on the escalator. Also during this time, we do have Pachirisu. Not shiny though, I really want to get a few of them, especially because a certain somebody up there really wants one really badly, and he was also teasing the fact that I hadn't gotten one yet, even though he doesn't even have one. He really wants it. Isn't this like your #1 Pokemon?
Yes, this is my Pokemon.
Which means we have to get the hundo and the shiny before he does. As we descend even further into the depths, we got a shiny Piplup here. I also did get a shiny Chespin last hour, but honestly, I was eating and didn't even want to record it. Are we supposed to even go down on this floor, or? Oh, we're still going down. Okay, I just wanted to make sure so I didn't get in anybody's way. But yeah, I mean, we got ourselves a Piplup here. Fun enough and decent. Still need to catch a few more things for the collection challenge, but also, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Also during this time, we have Frigibacks. I've already seen 2, but this is the first one from Incense. And I think we're gonna get one from the collection challenge because I would imagine that's the big reward, but here's hoping that one's shiny because it will be guaranteed to be somewhat decent. And here we have a shiny LGM, and the big reason why I'm recording this is the last thing I need for the collection challenge, so it all works out. I wouldn't mind a good one, though it's not the greatest shiny ever, and it's not really useful at all, but you know what? It is an alien, and we all love aliens. Guess that depends on where you're from, but anywho, this is a 12-14-0. But with that, we are officially done. There we go. But do we have a Pachirisu waiting for us? Hopefully. I'm not seeing one, though. It's okay. We'll get it soon. But this collection challenge should be for the Frigibacks, so let's just claim it all and see what we get. We get some dust, we get the silver pineapps, and not a shiny, unfortunately, and a 508. So we already know this one's pretty bad. We'll catch this one, and then we'll do the Go Pass. Oh, Joe, buddy, old pal, do you mind claiming that Frigibacks for me? Maybe.
Lucky finger.
He's got the lucky finger, unlike me, because he made me claim that. He made, well, that's actually not bad, 521. Anyway, Anyways, what I've been trying to say 3 times now is he made me claim his Galarian Moltres, and would you believe it literally was the same CP I got, so I'm so sorry. What were the IVs on it?
1303.
Yeah, well, that was the CP, but what were the IVs?
Close to 4, like 10, 11, 11?
10, 11, 11? Yeah, and I got a 10, 10, 12, so, you know, we were both winning on that one. Oh, not bad IVs, though. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And since you're here, go ahead, get that bird, Mike, because I think this is part of this one.
Let's get the yellow.
It's that yellow snow. Aw, man. All right, shiny Shieldon. Throwing it in because, you know, it's a beautiful shiny for the most part. It's got that yellow and that blue. Looks nice. I'm also just realizing I'm doing clips in like the middle of a walkway. I should probably move, but we can move after the clip. What'd you get there? Oh, that's not it. He's trying to get it. He's trying to get it. But, yeah, it's not very good. But do I? Oh, I have one. I want to do it. And the research provides with a shiny brown train. Really love it. It's a 992, so not quite the hundo, but, you know, I'm always down to get it. Plus, I really didn't expect to get it during this time because you only get them from researches and from the, raids and such. And, you know, there goes Michael doing his little train thing. And it's okay. But you know what? We do have 2 of them, so we might as well actually, I want to click on that first since Michael's here. Dang it.
I clicked on it too.
Yeah, it wasn't shiny for you either. Don't worry, because this is a back-to-back. No, it's not. And also bad. Back to that Pachirisu and catch it, because we are going to try to do some swaps back and forth, see if we get that hundo. I still want it. Page 4-6 is done, and it's also 102, which means we're in the final hour of the 4 rotations. We still get another rotation of every one of them, but let's get that Crown Sword energy, let's get those mushrooms, and we get a Skidoo. That's 6 away from the hundo. And now we have to earn 2 candies while exploring with a fairy type as your buddy, which is not helpful, because I'm currently doing Meloetta. Change Zacian's form and win 2 max battles. Hakata is just like the best place. We can get shinies here, both in raids and in the wild, but will this one have a background? Hopefully it will, because we already have 1, but I'd like to get 1 in front of you. Since we're recording it, maybe it won't. So, let's find out. Oh, it does! Cool, so the only 2 shinies I've gotten have had backgrounds. Totally down with that. And back-to-back shiny Zamazenta. Very, very happy with that, but do we get back-to-back shiny location cards? That would be cool. And by location cards, I mean background, seeing that it's not a location. But thank you, Slapback. It's gonna take a while for us to complete the whole sword thing, because I don't really want to walk with a fairy type right now, but boom, there we go. The Zamazenta does not have a background. Of course, the better one doesn't, but it is a 12 of 15, 15. And this is the last collection challenge, 266. Let's see what we get. We get 500 dust, we get some silver pineapples, and an encounter with a Togetic that isn't shiny. Funnily enough, during this time, there's also supposed to be Mawile, so not a shiny Mawile, and this should be another Togetic. Do we get a shiny from this one? No, we don't. Okay. Since we're here, let's get the Zacian mask, and clearly maybe another Pikachu, I guess. Yep, it is, and a 392. We also have a Passimian. I'm assuming it's just normal one. Never mind. I was actually thinking that was going to be a Dynamax. And now it's time for that final encounter. It should be a Reggie, and it's a Regice, and it's a 1322. And this one should have a background, but sadly it was not a shiny. But it will have the Go Fest tag on it, so that'll be cool. And what seems like an eternity later, we did catch it, and it does have a background, which is nice, but 15, 15, 10. Decent. Now that we're done with all those encounters, we have nothing but dust left. But I'm gonna wait until we get all 500, just so we can see how much dust we can get. Plus, I'll pop a star piece as well. We got ourselves the brown Venipede on the way to Tinjin. Let me tell you, outside of the shadiness of Akata, you really do feel this heat. And I'm from Florida saying that. It gets hot in Japan. You guys might not know it, but it gets really hot here. We used to have Go Fests in August here, which was the worst decision ever. It was always just so hot. But you know, it does feel really good when you enter this beautiful shade. It's not really good for the video because I just got really dark, but oh, it feels great. And that wind feels good too. Man, Michael, you just chose the best direction. I'm just following him right now. Man, that was the best decision you could have made. Also, please get caught, you silly bug. I mean, like, seriously, I think we've hit the thing at least twice and it keeps breaking out, so hopefully the Ultra doesn't. No, it doesn't. Is this like some sort of Shundo or something? It better be a Shundo after all this effort. 1, 2, there we go. But what is it after all of that effort? Not even a 1-star. I've got some Pikachu tasks here. I've done a few of them off camera, but let's do a couple in front of you guys. This one is not it. Sure would be nice to get a shiny of any of these. I've seen people do it, but sadly, I'm not getting the luck. After watching a whole bunch of people get a shiny unknowns in front of me, I finally get one myself. Of course, it's the L. Hopefully that doesn't like foreshadow how the rest of my event's gonna go. Admittedly, we do have to hit the thing. Get in the ball, you. There we go. We now made it to Tinjin. Pretty good spot. A lot of raids here, a lot of people grinding here, and a lot of sunshine, but luckily there's also a lot of shade. too. Man, what is it with these things and breaking out in front of you guys? Blue ball for blue shiny, stay in the ball. As long as we hit it. There we go. I don't know why I'm not doing this over here in the shade. I'm just doing it in the sunlight. But anywho, it's bad. These indoor walking malls are fantastic. There's so much shade and air conditioning from different like stores and such. It makes doing this a lot easier, but we got a clef key. That's kind of cool. A12, no idea if that's good from a research. I think that's the first time I've ever had a clef key in a research. But let's see, how good are you, A12? Not the hundo. Before we claim the final rewards, not a shiny Torkoal. And the final rewards are some Ultra Balls, some XP, and everyone's favorite, Flipblade, the orange one. You want a 455 for that one, I know that one for sure, but sadly, we did not get that. And for page 3 of 6, we have to catch 30 different species, power up a water type Pokemon 20 times, and evolve 5 water types. And after a quick Starbucks run, we got a Skrelp afterwards, so cool. I actually don't mind seeing this here, and it's funny too, I think we had these during the wild area events. It was part of the poison spawns. I know we had Dragalge as the mighty Pokemon. I think Skrelp was just out as well. So here we go, we can add it to the pile of Skrelps from Fukuoka, but maybe we'll get rid of this one. So this is interesting. Apparently I have walked 75 kilometers, which I have definitely not done today. But just like that, we have achieved our goal, and now it's a 15-15, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's very strange, you know what I mean? Like, we have definitely not walked 75 kilometers today. There's no way. And I was noticing it was like going up by 3s for whatever reason, but I'm not gonna complain. At least we're done with that part. Now all we gotta do is catch more Pokemon and such like that, but at least we're almost at that shundo. Page 3 of 6 is now done for full steam ahead. Let's get all those candies and a wonderful encounter with the one and only Poplio. Gotta love it. Woo! Final rewards time though. Looks like we're gonna get some stickers, so that's always nice, plus a super incubator and a rainy lure module. And now we have to catch 30 more different species and then power up a fire type this time 20 times and evolve 5 fire types. And I would imagine the next page is when you get Volcanion, though obviously that's not happening for me or him. And it's Calm Day yet again. Love that Goomy. But are you a good Goom? I mean, I got a shundo of this during Calm Day, so in the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much, but it's beautiful shiny. I do like it a lot. Plus in the future, we do have a Hisuian variant. We might get that one at a point where we could evolve it, though I'd imagine they're probably just gonna make us raid for it in the beginning. But let's just take a look for fun, right? Ha, it's fine. I really don't know what it is about this hour, but Skidoo really likes me. Also, I don't really know what this thing's for, but they've got these like big tower thingies. Oh my god. And I've almost hit somebody in the face with that. Admittedly, they were looking at their phone too though. So I guess no harm, no foul, but yeah, everybody's looking at their phone right now for some reason. Can't think of why. Anywho, that's a decent one. I'm really only doing these so I can get energy for my hundos, but I mean, it's working, so that's nice. Nothing really good, minus one of them. One of them was a 2178, I believe, so it was a decent one all in all. But so far, no hundos, which is fine. I don't really want more hundos of this. I think 6 is enough. Zacians I only have 3 of, and no background even for this one. Darn. Just before we're about to leave the shade, we got ourselves a shiny Vullaby. I've been wanting to see one of these. I really like the shiny. It doesn't change a ton, but obviously the skin gets way pinker. It's quite nice.
It's darker.
Darker, you say. That's fair. It is a darker pink for sure. I mean, does the body, you think, get much darker?
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here, want to see a comparison?
Oh, comparatively? Yeah, no, I mean, admittedly, kind of does look a little darker and a little bit more vibrant in the feathers for sure. I was actually hoping to get one of these. Shiny Pancham. It's not the best looking shiny in this stage, but when it evolves into Bangaroo, I really like the red hands on it and everything like that. It just looks great. Plus, it works because it's a panda and then it becomes a red panda as a shiny. You know, I like it when they're thematic with their shinies. Much like how Sandy Gas turns into Black Sand Beach, you know what I mean? Anywho though, 15 attack, I guess. All right, 4-6 is done. We're getting Foy Coco candies, which means we're probably getting a Foy Coco. I do have a shundo of this, but I want to mine another one. Any second now. There it is. Definitely not shiny. Final reward time. We get ourselves some stickers, a Poffin, and some Allure module. Now the professor's gonna talk, and for some reason people are ducking to avoid the camera that is at least 3 feet away from them. But page 5 of 6 is to earn 10 hearts with your buddy, which I've done many times, hatch 3 eggs, which I've also done many times, and evolve 6 Pokemon, which I admittedly have also done a few times since I had to evolve the water and fire types. Anywho, this would have been the page where we got the Volcanion, clearly, but that won't happen because we already got the first one in Osaka. I should probably have mentioned we're back at Hakata Eki, or as Americans call it, Hakata Station. But we do have the eggs ready to go, and we get some cool stuff out of them, plus I needed to hatch at least 3 of these things in order for us to be able to move on. And clearly, this batch of 8 is more than 3, so hopefully we'll have a shiny in here. I have yet to hatch a shiny. I know that Tony hatched a Shundo freaking Torkoal, which a huge shout out to him. I've hatched almost 60,000 eggs at this point without a single Shundo ever. I've had a few shiny 8s though. Ooh, there we go. We got a shiny Mienfoo. I'll take that. That's a fun hatch. How about this one though? Oh, imagine. Imagine. That would have been nice. But this one, Torkoal.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Let's take a look at him and see what we got. This one, pretty bad, but let's just keep going and see if there was a hundo in any of that, though we did have some decent luck. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but we still hatched a shiny. And now we have another shiny. How fantastic. Now we just got to get the S and the I and the D. And then we can have a whole shiny shield. But hey, you know, we'll take it. Should have probably blue balled it, but it's a little late now. You know what else is great? Oh well, 2-star. But what I want to see is not an unknown. I want to see more Pachirisus, but no back-to-back with the age. Hey, Michael, look what I got. It's here. You want to catch it for me?
Oh yeah, sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
Hey, is that the run button? Uh-oh. Oh, he's using a Pokeball too. He's being bold. Oh, that's just spiteful. I know you want it. I hope he gets it. I hope he gets it. He really wants this one. Wait, is your auto catcher still on?
No.
Good,
but
good. He's lost like 5 shinies because of it. But also, you know, I'll do a lucky trade for it. Maybe if we get lucky.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Page 5 of 6 is done. Let's get these golden razzes. Let's get this incense. And we're gonna get this guy right here, whatever it is. Carbink, unfortunately not shiny. And the final rewards are going to be another t-shirt. So now we have 4 of them. Plus we got a whole bunch of Volcanion candy. Now we have to catch a Pokemon in 7 different days, earn 2 candies while exploring with a Volcanion, and send a gift to a friend. The same thing as those other full steams ahead. And eventually we will earn 2 candies with a fairy type. I actually do have a Clefairy right now, so we can do this. But I do have to win 2 max battles, and I haven't done any. So yeah, it's been a little longer than I anticipated. I basically just started chatting with some of the community here, and it was a lot of fun. But we need to get 5 of 6 done, so let's claim this sword energy, let's get this dust, and I have to change Zacian's form. Thankfully, I do have 1 more hundo that I can change, so we're gonna do this one right here. And now that I'm safely on the escalator, we can do it. So let's just do this. Change its form all the way there, but of course we have to give it Iron Head. Thank God it only took 1 that time, and boom, we have 3 hundo Zacians, and tomorrow we're gonna go even harder. I want to get a ton of these things. I'm gonna try to get a full team of 6 hundo, so I need 3 more. If you could be a shundo, that would be pretty amazing, but there we go. This one's from France. Now that we're in the subway, here's hoping the signal pans out, but we got ourselves some dust here. We're gonna get ourselves some stickers and even more dust. It's gonna be magical. And thankfully, page 6 of 6 is done, so let's just get the dust and the XP, and let's get that pose that I've already gotten millions of times. Now we just gotta finish this, and we'll finish it eventually. But now that we have all 3 of them, I will be walking with Volcanion at some point. And now Go Fest day number 1 is officially over, but I had a fantastic time. Thank you to everybody who came up and said hi. And also thanks to everybody who caught my shinies for me, because I'm a lazy person. But anyways, we did get 34 shinies today, which is not bad, because honestly, we didn't go that hard. There were definitely times, but for the most part, I was just kind of sitting around with the incense and doing raids. But anywho, 3 unknowns, 2 E's and an L. We got a Houndour, we got 2 Spheals, we got a Piplup, 2 Shieldon, we got the Pachirisu. Very happy. Beautiful shiny. This was a real big chase for me during Sinnoh Tour, so I'm so glad we got it. Even though we did get it during the Sinnoh Tour, but you know what I'm trying to say. I just really like this shiny. Plus we got the Venipede, LGM, Shelmet. We did hatch a Mienfoo, so at least we got to hatch a shiny today. Golett, we got Vullaby, Chespin, 3 Skidoo, 1 being an XXL, which is pretty darn awesome. I'm really glad we got this. Pancham, Skrelp, Goomy, 2 Crabrawlers, 1 Phalanx. We got 5 Zamazentas, and funnily enough, I looked at this earlier, like we got 3 backgrounds, so technically we got more background shinies than we did non-background shinies for Zamazenta. Hopefully Zacian will be the same, but then after that, 3 Cocos. So all in all, pretty great time, but there's some stuff we need to do. As you can see here, we do have 6 hundos, and I definitely need to make sure that these all get turned into the crown form, so let's do it. I'm gonna do it to every single one of them, though it's gonna take some time to do it, so obviously I'm not gonna do all of them in front of you, but since this one has the background card, we might as well, so there it is. We got the Iron Head, and now we are going to have this one, but I'm gonna do it to every single one of them, because I did get enough energy. I had like 6,000 and something, so now I should be at like 5,000 and something, but there we go. We've got this one with the New Jersey background, and then the other one should be with the, Sendai background. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Paris background hundo. That would have been cool if I got all 3. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the same thing to the rest of them, and as you can see here, I do have 5,470 energy left, which I could have gotten more of, but honestly, it's Zamazenta. I do actually want to do this in front of you guys. This is not the one, though. I think it's the one that Zophie traded me. Let me take a look here. Yeah, this is the one from France that has the really cool background, plus I don't have a shiny one of these yet, but who traded this to me? Oh no, this wasn't Zophie. This was Fleece. Well, thank you to both of you, obviously, for the awesome trades, but I've yet to do a shiny one of these in front of you guys. In fact, this is my first shiny one ever, and I really love the design of Zamazenta. I actually like it better than Zacian. I just kind of wish it was more useful, but there we go. A shiny Lucky with a Paris background, and in the future, where there are bottle caps like the silver one, and silver should only do 1 row, so I would use it on things like this. And having a shundo of this with a Paris background would just be so nice. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below, if you've played Go Fest, how did you do? If you haven't yet, what are you most looking forward to? Or what are you hoping to get the most? Definitely let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, good luck with your Go Fest.